Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments. I am literally having the worst possible time in the world trying to record this. Nothing seems to work. Nothing seems to work. I don't know what's going on. My computer is it's just possessed suddenly, and just nothing wants to work. I don't know why it is. When I walk, sometimes it gets a little hitchy for whatever reasons. Wasn't doing that before. Now it is. I have no idea why. There's nothing special running on my PC. Nothing. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Don't know what that's all about. But anyway, last time, that's not the right menu or that one. Let's see, where were we? Last time we went and got the golden knife, a legendary Mithras Troctony knife. And we have that one. And we found the statue. And supposedly we have somebody to talk to about this. I don't know whom we need to talk to about this particular thing, but we need to talk to somebody. I don't really know who we need to talk to about that. But we're gonna find out one way or another. One way or another. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you talking to me, I guess, or whatever. I don't know.
These paths are becoming sinister.
No. Who would I talk to? Okay, the reason I'm at the Baz is because the only place that it told me to go is search the crime scene and the area of the Stradling Baths. So, I don't know. There's nobody here to talk to. So let's go to Scotland Yard. And let's talk to all those people. Because we found quite a few different things. And perhaps somebody can tell us something. Also, made a slight detection when things were not working. And things... Oh, there it goes. Okay, cool. Unexplained clue, was that it? No, not that. Blinkhorn's interest. That's what it was. Valuable secret. Sir Rodney's secret was an important discovery, a metaphorical bomb. He could use it as a powerful means of annihilating anyone who stood in his way. That he alone might take the fame and the glory. Interesting. So Pickman's worries and valuable secret are now two different things. And it doesn't link up with this one. So we would have to be inclined that Blinkhorn was saved by the riot, but at high cost to his morale. Oh no, that does not work. Interesting. So that's that. So we're assuming that Pitkin had a problem with this. His worries. Pickman expected to receive much value from Ron. If we switch to that, then does this one work? So that gives us that one instead. Gotcha. Blinkhorn is a deserving specialist who is aware that he's about to be cast aside over a major discovery. I will tell you guys, if you watched the last episode of the DC Universe Online stuff, my eyes are still not fixed yet, so I have glasses on. So this is all blurry. Now, you would be like, Josh, if you have glasses on, you should be able to see. These ones are like 16 years old. And they are literally not my prescription anymore, but they are the only ones I have that are even close to my prescription. So everything's a little fuzzy, so I'm kind of like, he's a deserving bicyclist who is wary of his cat. About to be cast aside over a major discovery. He will lose his chance of a lifetime. So that's if that one is true. If it is not, because I want to figure these out. If that is not true, stop takeover. Even if Pitkin is the owner of the baths, he will surely lose them, for his major discovery will change everything. He will turn the baths into a permanent excavation site to preserve the research. He will never achieve the commercial status that Pitkin desires. Ooh, that's interesting. So he is going to be cast aside. So that this one's kind of a petty thing, and this thing is a business thing. So which one outweighs the other? And then we still need to work on these things. Silver weapon. Because I believe if we do this, then these two connect. And then they create that. If we do the silver weapon. The moisture in the baths. The presence of water is due to the humid atmosphere caused by the steam. Okay, so let's assume that it was the steam and it wasn't a frozen knife, even though we have a frozen knife, which to me makes sense. If we did that, because that's the only way that works. The silver metal. The murderer hid the weapon in the clouded steam room. He then placed the knife in the brazier in order to destroy it. So Pitkin, silver knife. I don't think that works out, but we're going to leave that as is for the moment. We're going to go see if we can talk to these people and find out any other information. If we can, that would be fantastic. If we cannot, then I don't really know what I'm going to do here. Can I talk to Blinkhorn?
Please escort this suspect.
Thank goodness I can actually talk to them about things still. And it doesn't just stop me and it's like, deal with it, brother. Mithras?
What can you tell me about Mithras?
Oh, so much. It was the core of our work. Why do you ask?
Were you seeking the golden knife?
I see you are an amateur. Yes, the golden knife was our grail. It is said that it bears the only text explaining the ritual of the cult of Mithras.
I understand. I read something about immortality.
A myth. The knife would provide immortality only to the worthy one, and yet it is cursed, and it would kill you if you are not initiated.
The golden
Did you
knife.
expect to find the golden knife at the baths?
Well, Sir Rodney thought that it might be there. Did you observe the knife representations there? They are so extraordinary, and we had hoped that... It is a tragedy that he has passed away, taking all of his secrets with him. As soon as I've been released, I will continue Sir Rodney's researches in his memory.
Interesting. So that's what we learned from Blinkhorn. What do we have from
Please
Pitkin?
escort this suspect for interrogation.
Do you know anything
The
about
paintings
Mithras?
in the baths are focused on Mithras, I understand.
Yes, they are what make this place remarkable.
And that is why Sir Rodney came here?
He believed that the golden knife, which is an ancient ritual item, was hidden somewhere around the baths. I admit that it would be wonderful if it were true.
And you are not concerned by the reputation of this artifact?
You mean the curse? Before someone is dead, it is a blessing. After they are dead, well, then it becomes a curse.
He doesn't seem really bothered by the whole idea of the knife. But only if somebody dies. Clearly somebody did die.
Please escort this suspect for
Does
interrogation.
Gallows know anything? I doubt it. I mean, honestly, I don't know if this guy is even mentally sound.
Perhaps you could explain the cult of Mithras to me.
No, there is nothing to say. We are not the worthy ones.
But Sir Rodney believed that he was?
He was wrong. I have visions. The golden knife, the mummy. Oh, it's all my fault.
Calm down, Mr. Garrow.
There's nothing else I can ask him about that. Girl's behavior and the drugs. Go back to clues. Ice weapon. We can create an ice knife from the clues found at the crime scene. We still have that one, and yet we still don't have anything to go with that. So clearly we're still missing something, right? What is this? Garrow's illness. Garrow is tortured by his obsession with the Mithras curse. He has been driven insane, a condition worsened by the medication he is taking. Garrow's weakness. Garrow is melancholic. He's a victim of overmedication, hence the hallucinations and unpredictable behavior. His state has been worsened by the shock of Sir Rodney's death. Hence hallucinations and unpredictable behavior. His state has been worsened by the shock of Sir Rodney's death. He was tortured by his obsession. What if I did this one? That doesn't work. So Pitkin expects to receive much praise from that. Now this brings up something interesting. Garrow's suffering was too great. After Sir Rodney's grand discovery, Garrow lived in fear of the Mithras curse and so developed heightened feelings of paranoia. He killed Sir Rodney in a fit of obsession due to his intense nervous state. The only way to ease his suffering was to perform ritual killing. He used the silver reproduction of the golden knife in Mithras. See, I still don't know if that's true. Doesn't seem right. I just don't see him being the one to do that. I'm wondering, okay, because we have a ice knife. Is there something we can do with the knife in the baths? Like take it out and see how long it takes to melt? Or see at what angle we could have gone at or something like that? Because there's gotta be more to that ice knife. I swear that has to be the answer. I don't see it being the silver knife. Because it seems like Garrow's melted something that was like a, you know, a cursed thing in it. Because it was hot. He's like, melt this. Or maybe it was for some obsession that he has. And I don't think he's the one that would kill him because clearly he doesn't think any of them were, I don't know. I don't think we can do anything in the Frigidarium because we kind of came out of the Frigidarium. Exitus, that's where we have to leave. So let's go into the steam room. See if there's something we can do in here. I still feel as if we're missing something from all this.
With the steam on, I'm unable to see even a few feet away.
Interesting. I forget what that one's supposed to mean. No, we don't want that. Ice knife. An ice knife. Cast ritual knife. Ice maker. A negative. I don't know if there's something we can do with that. It doesn't say there's anything we can do. And he said he saw it flying.
The grid cannot be removed. The weapon is nowhere to be found.
Ooh, can one of these be removed?
The grid cannot be removed.
There's nothing else I can see in here. Is there possibly something with the bucket that we missed?
An ice bucket to keep the champagne chilled.
That's it. That's all we were missing. Was to keep... Whatever. Alright, so this is this, right? So this one... The ice weapon initially created, then preserved inside the champagne bucket. So now we have to figure out who brought the champagne bucket, right? The murderer hid the weapon inside the ice bucket with champagne. After the attack, the knife was left to melt, so caused the excess of water in the pool of blood. And this would point to Garrow's. But that's not who it was. We need to find out who brought the champagne bucket. What if we did Pitkin? Just as a rye. See, that still works. Even though Blinkhorn's interest. Blinkhorn worked. Okay, so that's fine. He killed Sir Rodney to conceal their discovery. The only way to save the Roman baths from the upcoming excavations, he intended to start his own business. He used an ice-made reproduction of the golden knife of Mithras. See, I don't think that works. Can I go back and ask them who brought the champagne? Because that's really the big thing here. If one of them knows who brought the champagne, then clearly that would be the murderer, right? Interesting. I feel like that's the right way to go about this. It is strange that there was still the melted silver, but I still feel like it was something that he did out of insanity.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
Yes, please. Champagne? Oh yeah. Now
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
No, I did not.
Please
Pitkin?
escort this suspect for interrogation. Did you bring a bottle of champagne to the baths?
Absolutely not. Sir Rodney did, I think.
Huh?
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
What? No.
Oh. So he thinks that Sir Rodney brought the champagne. Oh. Well, that's just not fair. That's just not fair. looking through all this. Oh, I still have somebody else. Oh, I know who to talk to. I know who knows the truth. The truth. It's the guy that runs the desk. What's his name? Philip? I'm gonna call him Philip. If his name's Philip, then he's Fred. But Philip knows who brought the bottle of champagne. He'll know. He'll know who did it. Philip! Philip! Oh, his name is Phillips. Close enough, whatever. Fred Lips. Fred Lips. No, we'll call him Philip, it's fine. Who brought the champagne,
There's a
Philip?
bottle of champagne on ice in the changing room. Do you have any idea who left it there?
There is? Are you quite certain? I didn't pay any attention. Do you believe that it's important?
Fuck you, Philip. Do I think that it's important? There's no other, like, amazing clues on this that would tell me otherwise. Who might have done this? No. Let's see. And I feel like there's got to be something to this, right? Negative. And I can't examine it, right? Like, further. It was restored after being broken. I just don't want to jump into this too hastily and get the wrong guy, you know? I want to get the right guy off the bat. There's nothing else. There's nothing to tell me anything. Nah, I don't want to go to the Exodus. I want to go to his office real quick. This is quite the conundrum. I don't actually know what that view is for. Is it supposed to look at people? I don't know. So, okay, so here's the thing that I have an issue with. I feel like Pitkin was more of a businessman. But if that's the case, then I don't know if he would have the same, like, knowledge to do all these things. Garrows would, but I just don't know if he's just insane. I want to blame Blinkhorn. So let's just blame Blinkhorn. But how do we do it? Somebody brought the champagne. So I'm going to assume that it's Blinkhorn. Let's turn this off. the ice knife. Let's say that, because I feel like the knife has something to do with it. I just don't know if it's the silver. Although he did say he put it there, but he also said he saw like a golden knife flying through the air, so I don't know. Knew that Bentcliffe's intentions to take all the credit for the discovery of the golden knife. He devised a cunning plan to eliminate Bentcliffe, and for this he deserves the rope. He devoted his life to discovering the golden knife, and the credit was about to be stolen by Bentcliffe. He had been given the opportunity to claim ownership of his discovery. He would not have killed Bentcliffe. I'm gonna absolve him. Please be right. Please.
Mr. Holmes, what happened?
This.
Is that the golden knife? How?
I also like to dig, you see, Mr. Blinkhorn. One never knows what one might find. Occasionally, remarkable rarities, such as this. The thrill of the discovery, and one's own enhanced reputation. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, are you suggesting that...
I am not suggesting anything.
Damn it, I think I'm wrong.
You found the knife. You are an intelligent man. The ghost knife shall remain one of the most ingenious constructions I have seen in my career, I do assure you.
I don't understand.
Yes, you do. I am praising your performance, your perfect murder.
What? Wait, are you accusing me of murder? No, I deny it.
Mr. Blinkhorn, it is no use to deny it. I know the truth. You had no choice. Because it was you who found the golden knife, and therefore you had to be the murderer. Sir Rodney was determined to receive all the credit for the find, when in fact it was your work. He would have crushed you to be sure that you could never tell the truth. But I uphold the truth, and I will tell it.
What do you mean? That you will save me?
What I mean is that you deserve a second chance. I shall be following your career with the keenest interest, Mr. Blinkhorn. Farewell.
Hold to check your conclusions. So I got it right? Did I? The golden knife of Mithras was I got all 18 clues. The conclusion was the ice knife by Blinkhorn. That's correct. What? I got it right? But they're saying that I should not have absolved Blinkhorn? Nah, you know what? I think I got it right. Ish. I probably should have condemned him for killing him. In all honesty, I probably should have condemned him. But I feel like the guy was working really hard and really trying, and then he got screwed over. And I feel really bad for the underdog sometimes, you know what I mean? I feel like that's kind of sad for him that he got driven to that point. Because that's what it means, right? I got it right. Right? Right? Base. No, I don't know. Yeah, I'll accept that decision. Wait, I want to read what it says. The golden knife of Mithras was the result of his life's work, and the credit for it was about to be stolen by Bentcliffe. Oh yeah, I think we read that. Ice made reproduction of the golden knife and carried out the murder. Yeah, alright. Why not? People solved the case the same way. 74%. That's not bad. Alright. Personality ranking is sympathizing. I am a thimblethizing. Who was that? Blood and ice. Oh, I missed the other one. Whatever. Blood and ice. Sweet! Alright, everybody. Well, that brings us to the end of that case. The next one is going to be the Abbey Grange affair. So yeah, we will do that next time, I guess. I'm wondering if we should watch the beginning of this, though, just in case it doesn't save. Let's watch the beginning of this, and then we'll start the next case next time!
The game is afoot, not a word. Into your clothes and come. I'll wait for you in the sitting room. I've just received a note from Inspector Lestrade, a letter from the suburbs. He is in need of my presence. Whenever he has asked for my assistance, it has always turned out to be entirely justified. I fancy that every one of his cases has found its way into your collection.
Yes, they all seem worthy of...
However, I regret your fatal habit of looking at everything from the point of view of a story instead of a scientific exercise.
Oh, Holmes, you...
I beg your pardon, I digress. It would be much better to examine this letter than to try to convince you.
Alrighty, everybody! Remember, if you enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button. And we will continue with Sherlock
The letter
Holmes,
is on the table, Holmes.
crimes
Take a look.
and punishments next time.